Hey, this is Sarah. So we're just going to go over what the bug was and what the change was made to support the new process, and then additionally uh, some modifications that will need to happen in the process. So the first one is, let's take a look at a purchase order. So here we go. Here's a purchase order, the second one, POO 110011. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the asset. So the asset is right here, and it's owned by Anika Olsen. It could also be owned by Richard, which is the way that we had designed it. They would just all be owned by Richard. But in this instance, instead, we decided that we wanted to associate it with someone on the DevCom side. Not horrible over the top, just a fine use of data. Just means that we need to change our database a little bit. And we're also doing a little bit of double tracking as we see that it's also right here on the PO. So it is what it is. So we're changing the way that we're doing things. So what I've done is I've changed our sharing policy to support our new process. So let's cruise on down here. Or maybe a nice place to start is at the top. We can look and we can see that accounts, contracts, and assets are private by default, which makes sense. You know, you wouldn't want someone else taking your account or, whatever, doing stuff with your assets if you were in a fee-for-service or a for-profit company, which we're not, but the tool that is being used. So what I did is, in the past, we've shared with our help desk users, the group help desk portal users too, if they have denoted fee-for-service and if they were an organization. So I said, okay. We are now providing fee-for-service for individuals, which is logically true. So now records that we want to share with the help desk need to have individuals or organizations with the type fee-for-service. So let's just take a look real quick back at our asset. So here is our asset, and it's with our friend whose name, I'm so horrible. Let's just leave it as our friend. Open in a new tab, so I'm opening up that person's record, and I'm cruising down to the type, and the type is down here in volunteer information. It was not in the past, but I put it on the page because DevCom hasn't really had a use for this particular field until this moment, is individual. All right, so here is our asset. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that into my cursor, and now I'm going to log into the portal, and I'm going to try and look for that asset. Log in as portal user. And now I'm going to search for that asset. Ah! I can't find it. All right. I'm going to log out. I'm going to go back to that asset, and then I'm going to open the record, the owner, the individual, and I'm going to go ahead and make that into the type of fee for service. And now I'm saving it on the page, saving it on the page. We could kind of make a song out of it. And I'm going to go back into my portal, and I'm going to log in as a portal user. And I'm going to say, all right, my friend, do I need to give you a moment, or did you get it? And it says, no, I got it. I now know that I can echo information that has this contact name. And there we go. Now I can go ahead and do as the script suggests. I can go to my asset. I can do a new case. I can do all those lovely things. Log out. So what this means for purchase orders going forward is one has a choice. When we're creating these new assets, let's just go ahead. Let's just look like we're creating a new asset for the fun of it. So I'm doing my, equipment ID of DDL, and then, whatever, 00089, and I choose my product, and let's go with this one right here because it's close. And now I could either do a contact, or I could, the contacts in the database, or I could just do this and just have it be Richard if we feel the information is duplicative and not worth the effort to push out. So here it is. And I could still go back to our friend, the purchase order. Even though Richard is the contact on the computer, our purchase order tells me who it was that actually purchased this asset. So we're not losing any information. We're just making it a little easier. Or the other one is I could always make sure that when I use the contact, that if it is up on the DevCom side of the house, that I have toggled this field way down here called type and made sure that it was fee for service. Either solution is completely doable. Hope you're having a good one.